Well, hey, it's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another quick chat. Okay, first up on the quick chat, we have Miss Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, for those of you guys that are not familiar, earlier this week, Miss Whoopi Goldberg was under fire because of her comments regarding the Holocaust. Okay, the Holocaust. She said that it was not about race. So a lot of people in the Jewish community ended up getting extremely offended. And as a result of that, Kim Godwin, which happens to be her boss over there at ABC, decided to put out a formal letter letting everybody know that she has officially decided to suspend Whoopi Goldberg for the next 2 weeks. Okay. Now, I was over here reading this cute little article by the Daily Mail, and what they're saying is that she's going to lose out on $192,000 per paycheck for those 2 weeks. $192,000. Girl, I have to do mine. Let me do I should have did the calculations before, girl, that's the $96,000 a week. That's a whole lot of money to me. And, considering some people make that amount over the course of an entire year. Over an entire year. And you mean to tell me Miss Whoopi is over there making that in a week? Girl, what am I doing wrong? But I will say this. I don't know if she's technically hurting for that. Not sure. I mean, it was being rumored that she's really upset with the suspension. She's not happy about it at all, as a lot of the fans aren't. And I've heard that some of the co-hosts were not upset. They were upset. Not that they weren't, but they were upset with the fact that she ended up being suspended because they felt as though it was not necessary. Now, according to Daily Mail, what they're trying to say is that staffers welcomed the suspension and said that it finally brings an end to Whoopi and her co-host Joy doing whatever they wanted to do. A problem they said started with Barbara Walters. It started when she left the show. I don't believe this. That could be true for some things, but I'm having a hard time because I feel like The View has been so popular from these people doing and saying whatever it is that they want. I know no staffers are over there really thinking that, oh, this is great. I'm glad she's suspended because now it puts a stop to what her and Joy are doing. But Megan sat up there and said whatever she wanted to say, talk over people, was extremely disrespectful. Never once heard this girl ended up getting suspended and y'all was okay with that. But when Whoopi says her piece, they really wasn't technically that harmful because a lot of people see it how Whoopi see it. And I understand if those are not indeed facts. But, when we see white on white, then that's just what we see, white on white. But we understand where y'all coming from, I suppose, girl. But now that she says that, it's a problem. Something that really didn't even hurt y'all for real, but it's a problem. And y'all really want me to believe that the staffers welcomed this suspension? The staffers behind the scene were happy. Well, how many staffers are these? Let me tell you something, Miss Whoopi girl, when you go back in there, be mindful because not everybody in there is your friend and they don't like you, according to the Daily Mail, honey. Keep your eye out on some of these people over there. I feel like after this suspension, Whoopi might be counting her days, okay? Not counting her days, meaning they're going to let her go. But I feel like she's going to be counting her days. And it's going to be her counting down to when she's going to get the hell. Okay. And I feel like even when you put it in any type of workspace, if somebody has done something and maybe let's say you got suspended or you got wrote up, not even suspended. Let's just say you got wrote up and you don't like it at work. You don't like that you got wrote up. Girl, it's not going to be a long time that you're going to stay with that company. At some point, you're going to go ahead and move on, especially if you feel as though the write up or the suspension was not 100% justified. All right. So I just feel like, I don't know, Whoopi's days might be numbered. Okay. And it's because she's over there numbering them, not so much as ABC. But, either way, honey, good luck. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. Okay. I want to talk about Amazon and Netflix, okay? Because articles are starting to report, a lot of prices and things have gone up. It seems like everybody is saying that inflation has finally hit. And that's where we are, right? So Netflix, ended up raising their prices by $1 to $3, somewhere up in there. I believe this could have took place like last month. At least I believe an announcement was made like last month. So here it is. We're at the top of February and Amazon decided, hey, we're going to follow right behind them. We're going to do the same exact thing. as if Amazon is not making a whole lot of money themselves. Now, I will say, let me just read a little bit of the article that tell you guys my thoughts, okay? They're saying that Amazon, according to CNBC, Amazon is raising the price of its annual Prime membership to $139 from $119. So that's just $20 extra, okay? The company announced on Thursday as part of its fourth quarter earnings results, Amazon last hiked the price of Prime in 2018 when it increased to $119 from $99, okay? 4 years before that, it raised the subscription fee to $99 from $79, okay? So it seems like they have this thing about every few years we're going to go up $20, okay? Amazon's annual increase amounts to about 17% rise in price. That's crazy to me. Not really crazy, but I just feel like everything is going up, but these people's minimum wage and these people's salaries not going up. Y'all inflating everything, but y'all not inflating these people's salaries so that they can keep up with the inflation that's going on. I'm sure houses that's on the market has increased drastically. Apartments that's out here for sale has increased. I know the vehicles, the cars. I mean, cars that you would normally used to see for like 20-some thousand, baby, they like in the mid 30s now. Okay. They're in the mid 30s and up. Like, it has increased tremendously. Like, it is absolutely crazy. But some part of me feels like this. Amazon, y'all need to stop. I don't even want to hear y'all really raising prices, but it's going to be what it's going to be anyway, and us people going to end up paying it. But I don't want y'all to be acting like this inflation and because of the pandemic and stuff really affected you guys, which is why you decided to raise the price, honey. Let's be honest. Y'all have to pay them people back. Yeah, remember those people that ended up suing y'all? Yeah, see, y'all got to pay them people back. So when I saw this, before I read the article and I was seeing articles talk about inflation, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh yeah, of course they're going to raise the price because they got to pay out all this money to the people who they was taking these tips from, and they weren't adequately paying, okay, their employees. So I said, of course they're gonna sit up here and try and raise the price on the people because they're trying to get their money back from what they have to spend out, right? And then I guess they're gonna try to disguise it with the fact that it's inflation. But then it also seems like this is a running trend of Amazon, where it's every few years they go up by another $20. So in about 3 years, I'm sure we're gonna see it's gonna go from $139 to $159. Okay, y'all better be careful before somebody else come in and scoop up and start up a different type of site that's similar to Amazon. And people gonna be trying to do away with y'all, right? But I mean, I guess we'll pay it for now, honey. We'll pay. I mean, it's just, you know, some people do look at it like that. Like, it's just a little $20 at the end of the year. Like, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? I guess, I mean, I want to hear you all's thoughts about this. I'm tired of going in the store seeing stuff don't went up. Okay? I'm tired. And let me tell y'all one of the things that I hate the most. I hate seeing apartment complexes that have been around for 20 years actually increase their prices to match brand new homes in the area. That is something that grinds my gears because of course they want to be competitive, right? Well, in order for you to be competitive, honey, you're going to have to revamp items within your apartment to be able to even compete with them. First of all, the land and the property are already old, okay? Not so much as the land, because all land is old, right? But the property is old within itself. Okay, and these appliances you guys wipe down and reuse. So yeah, if that's the case, y'all need to gut out some of these apartments, put in brand new appliances and things if you really want to sit up here and compete, right? Because you'll have a brand new complex that just got built, and let's say a 1-bedroom is probably around $1,600, right? They'll turn around and be like, oh, ours is like $1,300 for a 1-bedroom over here. So technically you could save like $300 if you come over here with us. Well, girl, at this point, looking over here, I come out better actually just paying them the extra $300 because they're going to give me what it is that I need. I don't have to worry about another tenant living here before I get here. Okay. The appliances and things are much better over here. Right. Right. I come out better just going to the luxury place. We see you trying to raise your price and kind of compete. All right. But girl, you're going to have to give us some more items in there. Right? You're going to have to pull up some of this carpet and give us real hardwood flooring or something. Right? You're going to have to just change a lot in here. So I just hate it. I hate it. It's so unfair. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I could talk about it all day, but instead I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to something else. As we're speaking on Amazon and Netflix, girl, let's go ahead and talk about Mr. Jeff. Jeff, well, he was the CEO, but he is the owner. I believe he's still the owner of Amazon. He's the creator more than anything. He's the creator. So he happens to have a super yacht that he's over there, and I believe it's in Amsterdam, I want to believe, but it's called Rotterdam according to this article, Rotterdam may dismantle a historic bridge for super yacht reportedly owned by Jeff Bezos. Okay, so he's trying to get this, I guess it's getting built or something, and he needs it to stay on the water, come through, and unfortunately they have this historical bridge that they're going to have to take down, allow his super yacht to come through, and then they're going to have to put it together. Now, I don't know if they're really going to do this. I saw an article saying that they're not going to do this, and now I'm seeing that they might do it. So not necessarily sure which one is going to happen, but I'm willing to believe he will pay whatever he can to make sure that happens. But I'm like, are you trying to bring a super yacht, or are you trying to bring a Titanic through? Which one is it? Which one is that? Girl, it just makes no sense for him to have all of this money. It does, but it doesn't, right? If you work hard, like, shame on me, right? He should be able to have all his money, right? Because he worked hard for it, whatever. But at the same time, I just feel away after we just finished talking about the prices and things raising, but people's salaries are not. What did Kanye say? No one man should have all that power. Yikes. Go ahead and spread out some of the wealth, please. We would appreciate it. Go ahead and spread out a little bit of that wealth. They're saying that Rotterdam is considering a request to dismantle part of a historic bridge to allow a yacht reportedly owned by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos to leave the shipyard where it is being built. Okay, the Dutch city. First of all, before y'all built it, why did nobody go ahead and get this thing sorted out and planned? When it was being built in the beginning, why didn't you guys go ahead and get that resolved earlier on? Maybe they say so in the article. Let's continue to read, okay? The Dutch city has received a request from a local ship builder to remove the central section of the historic bridge so that the super yacht can sail to the sea. It is said in a statement to CNN. Rotterdam officials said the shipbuilder still needs to apply for a permit. You still have to apply for a permit, sir. You build ships for a living. I'm sure you know the protocol of what it is that you need to do. The city said it would consider the preservation of the bridge's structure along with the impact on the environment and local economy, including jobs in the shipbuilding industry, before approving the permit. Now, the shipbuilder would need to pay for the bridge to be dismantled, the city added. An extensive renovation of a bridge known to locals as DHEF was completed in 2017, and municipal officials promised it would never again be dismantled. Child, yikes. Okay, now they said it would not be dismantled ever again, but it looks like it just might be getting dismantled, honey. And I'm positive Jeff is using the people's increase of money to go ahead and get that bridge dismantled. Okay, that's probably why we over here having to pay this extra $2 or $20 or whatever else they over here seeking. Where I understand he stepped down as CEO, but I'm sure he still has his hands over there in Amazon in some type of way. But rich people problems, honey. Either way, girl. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, Mr. Jeff, honey. Let's go ahead and move on. Nicki Minaj, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Do we have a problem? Well, do we have a problem? Okay, let's talk about it. So Nicki Minaj dropped her song after her latest single, after I don't know how long. I feel like it's been at least 2 years since we've heard from Nicki Minaj, like dropping like her single. Because I feel like I've heard her featured on things, like she's done some stuff with Doja Cat, she's done some stuff with Megan Thee Stallion, but I cannot recall when it was just a Nicki song. So Nicki just dropped her song and a video to go along with it called Do We Have a Problem? And it's featuring Lil Baby. Now, I got a chance to listen to the song the first time, and I said, sorry, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't bad, you know? And then I listened to it again, and I was like, yo, Nicki got bars, right? I like these bars. I like the bars. Something wasn't catching me, and I think it was the hook, right? Tell all my people I'm a rider. Like that part, I wasn't really featuring. Okay, so then I watched the video and I said, okay, I was like, this is cute. Okay, this is cute. Love to see what's his name, Corey Hardick. This is Tia Mowry's husband. Love to see him act. Great actor. I love when he play roles like that. Like he's like a kind of like a gangster in a way, a smooth criminal. Okay, so he is pretty great with that. And then I believe his name is Joseph that plays Tommy on Power. He was also a part of that. I'm hearing that 50 Cent came through with getting this video done for her. It's like a 9-minute video. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and go over to her channel and check out Nicki Minaj's latest video called "Do We Have a Problem?" Now, again, after I watched the video and stuff like that, I was like, okay, this cute. You know what I'm saying? It's cute for what it is, girl. And then I went and I listened to the song again. Actually, I listened to it a few more times. I'm lying. I listened to it a few more times before I actually watched the video. And I said, this is not a bad song. I've been seeing a lot of people give it very negative reviews. I've been seeing you guys say, oh, she needs to get a ghostwriter because this is just not hitting and this and that. And I'm just like, I kind of like it. Like, I don't know. Like, of course, I was expecting a whole lot more, right? So when you have your expectations set all the way up or whatever, and then you don't get what your expectation was, and of course it's gonna come off like, girl, it wasn't even all that, whatever, right? But or it was I ain't gonna say all that, but it was bad, right? That's what you guys would say. It was bad, but I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was a bad song. I feel like it's one of those songs that may have to grow on you. Right. But it wasn't bad. And she definitely had some bars in there. When she said, I don't care how long it take to get a back. You know, she said, we outside like steak, we out back or something like that. I was like, okay, then, Nicki. And she said some other stuff in there too. And the only thing that I was not a fan of with this song is her singing on it. Right. I want to hear Nicki just rap. You know, I'm thinking about when she first came out, like a long time ago, like I just be wanting to hear her like bow, 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 you know what I'm saying? Just spit. I feel like sometimes she sings because I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she feel like I just don't. I ain't got no more bars right now, so let me just sing some and hum some and get all a little something. Baby skated on the track. I'm sorry, whether you guys like it or not. I think Baby did a great job what he got on there. All right, definitely did a great job rapping on there. I think I liked Nicki's first verse more than I liked. It was the second one that came in after him. After he rapped, I think she came back in and rapped. But overall, I mean, you got to listen to the song for yourself and make your own judgment. It's not a bad song. And high key, I'm just glad she kind of came back out and did something because I was on her live one time and she was talking to Drake and she was really appreciative of him like encouraging her and showing her love and stuff because she actually got to a place of where she was doubting herself. She was doubting her pen. And I could see why that would be because you hearing so much negativity from so many different people, right? And we also want her to just go back to the basics, like, go back and do your thing. But at the same time, she has grown. So everybody's not going to go back to where they were. But I do want to I want to hear more about her life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all you BITs is my son, I'll shoot you down with the gun. Like all that, like, okay, cute. We need to hear it sometimes. But I don't know. I kind of want to hear her rap about her journey, right? But also still SHI on the girls at the same time. Like you'll never understand how I got here. Like just rapping about that. Like one of my favorite songs by Nicki is I'm the Best. I don't care what none of y'all say, girl. I don't care what none of y'all say. Girl, that is my song. Do you hear me? I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. You don't even understand why I grind like I do. Makaya and Jelani, why I grind like I do. And even, listen, that right there, if y'all have not heard I'm the Best, go listen to that by Nicki Minaj. But I love that so much because she ended up being exactly what she said that she was. So I want to hear more of that. And I'm hopefully she drops like an album this year. And if she drops this album, I want to hear her journey. I want to kind of hear about how hard it's been for her and she's still out here standing. You know what I'm saying? Like Monica said, I'm still standing. Like I want to hear that. I would love to hear a song about her son. And Yeah, just SHI on the girls like you always do. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to hear some of that. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about it. Again, the song is not bad, y'all. All right. I saw a lot of y'all being negative, girl. A lot of y'all was being negative in them comments, honey. But again, that is your opinion because everybody's not going to like everything. Just like a lot of people don't like Lil Kim music or Remy's or whatever. You're just not gonna like it. If you don't like it, you just don't like it. Okay? In the words of Nene Lee's, girl, if you don't like it, then you don't like it. Then what you want me to do? Okay, if you don't like it, then you don't like it. All right. So if that's the case, that's fine. But for me, my personal opinion, I don't think it's a bad song at all. I think it's pretty cool. It's not something I'm gonna always have on repeat, but it's definitely something that's gonna make you play a few more times. Like, let me check this out. Right. So I mean, I ain't mad at it, girl. Now, oh, that bussin' song that everybody was talking about that played the little snippet towards the end. I need to hear more of that. I'm not featuring Buss It, but that's just me. I'm sorry, not Buss It, but it's called Bussin'. I'm not featuring Bussin', and I say that because it's giving Tekashi 6ix9ine. So when she was doing that song, whatever that little song is, I'm like, I don't want that. We've already experienced you doing that part. No, I feel like this gave me a little bit of something different when she dropped this Do We Have a Problem? So, but again, that's just me judging Bussin' off of the few seconds that I heard. I would have to hear the whole song in its entirety. But the way she started off with the ticks and stuff, I'm like, it's giving me that song she did with Tekashi. And I really didn't like that song. So I don't think I'm going to like Bussin'. But I'll give it a chance when she drops the full song. You feel what I'm saying, girl? But that's really all that I have on Mr. Nicki Minaj. I want you guys to hop down in these comments and let me know what you thought of the song and also let me know what you thought of the video. I also want to say this before I move on from Nicki. A lot of people were talking more about the video than they were talking about the actual song. I was hearing more people say, oh, the video was amazing. I love the video. That's how you do that. Everybody was saying that was amazing, but I didn't really hear a lot of y'all saying, oh, the song is litty. Then I started seeing a ton of y'all speaking on the Bussin' track more than y'all talk about the Do We Have a Problem? And everybody's like, oh, it's the Bussin' for me. And I'm like, but what about Do We Have a Problem? That's what I want to know about. What about, because Bussin', I feel like you didn't get enough of Bussin' to really know if it's really the one for you, right? Let's talk about Do We Have a Problem? Because that's the song she's trying to push right now. Okay, so then there's that, okay? Either way, girl, good luck. All right, y'all go out there and check out Mr. Nicki Minaj's latest song. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about Rob Kardashian and his baby mom. Okay, Miss Blac Chyna. Rob Kardashian, according to Radar Online, and his billionaire family have 8 lawyers taking on Blac Chyna and her one attorney. Girl, Blac Chyna is demanding her February trial date with Rob Kardashian move forward as planned, despite his attempts to delay it and revealing she's fighting an army of lawyers. Now, according to the court documents obtained by Radar, the 33-year-old businesswoman's lawyer is asking the court to shut down a motion brought by Kim Kardashian and her sisters. Okay, the trial scheduled for this month is in the case brought by Rob. Now, he is suing Blac Chyna for alleged assault and battery. In court, the reality star says his ex tried to harm him with an iPhone cord and hit him with a 6-foot metal pole during an altercation in December of 2016. Yeah, that sounds, listen, let me tell you, I'm not surprised. I hate to say it, girl. That sounds about right. I hate to say it. I mean, we don't know what to be true yet, but we have seen Miss Blac Chyna now give a certain type of energy, girl. But you know, again, that's not a decision for us to make. That's gonna be what he gonna have to prove in court, right? So Chyna denies these claims. She submitted unaired footage from Keeping Up with the Kardashians that was filmed the day after the alleged incident that she claims shows Rob had no injuries. Okay, now in a separate lawsuit, Chyna is suing Rob and the family for allegedly spreading lies about her harming Rob. Now she says they conspired together and told E! executives the false allegations in an effort to have her show with Rob canceled. Despite being greenlit, E! ended up scrapping the second season. Chyna says this is because of the family. She is suing for millions in damages. And that is unfair, all because y'all did not like her and y'all were feeling away. Because let's be honest now, Rob got very big and Rob was depressed and Rob was in the house. Y'all couldn't even get Rob out the house because Rob did not want to have anything to do with the Kardashians. It took this black woman to come along to get this man up out the house, even doing a little bit of workouts that he could do. Okay. And then now that y'all want to feel a way about her, y'all decided to make a decision to get the show scrapped. Girl, that is a whole kind of different type of messed up. Right? Knowing that she was pregnant and about to have this man child, like she ain't need the coin and she ain't need the money to take care of this little girl. Y'all was over there being shady. Okay. And it's so unfair. That's one of the other reasons why I be like on and off with the Kardashians. It's okay for y'all to dibble and dabble all on the blackness peen. But when it comes to Rob dabbling with his black queen or whatever, y'all got a problem. Threatened much? Girl, we're gonna go ahead and move on. So the trial in the case is scheduled for April. Now, the Kardashian-Jenner family, along with Rob, recently asked the court to consolidate both trials into one. They claim it will be more efficient since witnesses will be testifying at both. I bet, and y'all probably, girl, anyway, let me just keep going. Okay. All right. So what else are they saying? Chyna is objecting to that request, claiming combining the two cases could confuse a jury, which is true. Which case are we arguing here, Your Honor? And it could better my chances, Your Honor, because if I lose here, I lost both cases. But if I win here, I would have won both cases, or I could win one, lose one, whatever it is. So, I mean, I'm hearing where they're going with this. Okay. They're saying that she argued if the trials were consolidated, Rob and his family would have up to 8 attorneys from the firm. Okay. And, Chyna says that's a lot of bodies in the courtroom during the pandemic. Girl, I know you didn't pull that pandemic card. That is too funny. She says it would be hard for her and her only attorney to social distance. Girl, y'all is a mess. At the end of the day, I think that right is right, wrong is wrong, fair is fair. And if there are 2 different trials, then let it be 2 separate ones, even if the people do have to, come up and speak at both of them. That's just a risk that y'all take. So, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and move on to something else regarding Rob, okay? Rob and Blac Chyna yet again. Radar Online is also reporting that Rob Kardashian had some threats to Blac Chyna's friend that led to a LAPD investigation. Is that right, girl? This case is just getting messier and messier. Now they're saying that Blac Chyna is fighting her ex Rob Kardashian's attempt. So Rob is attempting to block a jury from seeing alleged text messages that he sent threatening to her, threatening to hire, a hitman to harm her friend, and revealing a prior LAPD investigation into her for the first time. Yikes. According to court documents obtained by Radar, Chyna is demanding the court allow her to introduce the text into evidence in their upcoming trial. Well, this is getting messy. This trial has been going on for such a long time. I feel like Cardi B then got justice faster than Blac Chyna them, girl. My goodness. The trial is set to start later this month. Rob is suing Chyna over alleged assault that went down at Kylie Jenner's home in December of 2016. Let me tell y'all one place I don't want to be. Is Kylie Jenner's home, girl, because it seems like so much happens around that house. Okay, from these two getting into it to fast forwarding to the Megan and Tory situation happening not too far away from Miss Kylie's house because they had just left, girl. So I don't know if y'all want to be over there at Miss Kylie's house, girl. It's a whole lot that be going on. Okay, but either way, honey, good luck. Okay, hope it all works out for them. I want to go ahead and move on to another set or another person from the Kardashian clan. That's Miss Kim Kardashian, also known as West. All right, and her boo Kanye West, because it's not going so great for them either. All right, let's go ahead and get into it because Kanye put up a post earlier today because he was definitely feeling away. Kanye does not want North on social media. Okay, and I don't know how many times he got to say that, but he decided to say it yet again. And this is what he posted as he tagged Kim Kardashian in this video. He says, since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. So Kanye is calling for the people to help him. All right. I don't know how they're going to come to that conclusion. I don't really see what the 100% issue would be for her to be on TikTok if it is indeed monitored. She's already on television. She's all over social media, I'm sure. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about that. Maybe you guys are agreeing with Kanye and feel like it's inappropriate and she should not be on TikTok. Let me know your thoughts on that, okay? Let's go ahead and move on because Kim Kardashian responded to this after she saw this post, of course, because he tagged her in it. So Kim says Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As the parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I am doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness. Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. From the beginning, I have wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co-parenting relationship because it is what is best for our children. And it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. I wish to handle all matters regarding our children privately, and hopefully he can finally respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably. Okay, this is what Miss Kim said. She wants to deal with everything privately, kind of like she wanted to deal with her daughter's birthday party, according to Kanye, okay, privately without him being in attendance. So let's go ahead and see what Kanye said, because Kanye actually ended up responding to Miss Girl. And this is what Kanye says. He says, what do you mean? What do you mean by main provider? America saw you try to kidnap my daughter on her birthday by not providing the address. You put security on me inside of the house to play with my son, then accused me of stealing. I had to take a drug test after Chicago's party because you accused me of being on it. Tracy Romulus, stop manipulating Kim to be this way. And there you have it. Kanye has been very, very, very vocal about Miss Tracy. He said it in his Drink Champs interview. He does not fool with her. I do not fool with her. Now he's calling her out by name for sure, for sure. Wholeheartedly feeling a way about this situation. I never expected Kim to really respond for real on social media, because I feel like Kim don't really do that a whole lot unless she's clearing up things a little bit. Maybe she was clearing it up, but it just seems like this was a clapback. Right. She definitely was clapping back at him. And I just didn't really expect things to go like this, because since they've been divorced, it's like she's kind of been ignoring him. Everything that's been coming out in the media, all of that, she hasn't really been saying a whole lot, at least, or maybe I just haven't been paying attention. You guys let me know down in the comments. But Miss Girl definitely had to come out and say something this time and called him a manipulator. OK, he's out here trying to change the narrative and stuff. What does she call him? Manipulator and controlling, in so many words. He's trying to control and manipulate the situation. Meanwhile, Kanye feels as though Miss Tracy is the one over here trying to control and manipulate the situation. Y'all, it's going to be more to come on this situation, honey. I want you guys to hop down in these comments and let me know your thoughts. I know a lot of you guys were saying, well, that's what you get. Okay, I don't know why you got with the Kardashians to begin with, because according to Amber Rose many years ago, once they done with you, they're going to spit you out, honey. They're going to chew you up and they're going to spit you out because they no longer need your services, right? So I want to hear you all's thoughts and comments regarding this situation with Kanye and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Miss Kim Kardashian. Also chime in regarding Black Chyna and Rob Kardashian. I also want to hear you all's thoughts about Whoopi, Mr. Jeff Bezos, and the increase of prices over there on the streaming networks, girl, and inflation all around. And also, let me know your thoughts about Nicki Minaj's latest single called Do We Have a Problem, girl? Okay, let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.